All right. I just want to go ahead and do this disclaimer before you guys start watching the show all the way and completely. We are not reporters. Okay. We are not experts.
Maybe at something.
Definitely not this. We do have regular jobs. Okay.
Yes.
We have regular lives. Some of us, no. Superhero, no.
My second life.
Okay. We definitely don't have a research team. Nobody. No, we're not a reporter. We don't have anybody who do. Okay. We are parents.
Yes.
Which means we're broke.
Brokies.
When you're a parent, you gotta pay for your kids.
Sorry.
So scan the QR code.
Let y'all hit the QR code.
Donate, and maybe we can turn the lights back on. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, all right.
Keep the lights on.
Well, next. We are funny people or people who think they funny. Which one is which?
Hey.
We're both.
Who knows?
All right. And, not pointing brims of hats or anything. And just continue to watch at your own risk. If you have any complaints, concerns, anything you really got to get off of your chest, you feel me? Send that to nobody, right?
That's where you get something off your chest.
Because nobody handles that department. Yeah. Birth name, nobody know.
Nobody.
Okay. First name, nobody know. Nobody. Last name, no. So nobody know.
Nobody know.
You talk to them. They'll handle all your complaints, all your concerns.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to inquiry, is that the word? You have an inquiry, or you want to do an intern, or donate, or talk to somebody that can help you out in there. You talk to somebody.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody runs that department.
Somebody will help you.
Somebody cares. That's their last name.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then other than that, before we get out of here, just make sure that you remember the most important thing, that we are the entertainment.
Yes, yes.
So if those people come knocking on the door, ring the doorbell, just know you fired. We're gonna edit this in. Or did I? Because don't edit. That was also in the disclaimer. Gang.
Hide in the air, you can hotbox. The shit is coming out of the trunk type shit. The shit is going through the seat and coming out the trunk. I'll never forget one time when I got my first car. Me and my homie smoked in that bitch so tough. I did everything I could to get the smell out, right? Because my mom had to use the car the next day. She was like, pop the trunk. I got to put some groceries in there. Boy, that shit. I'm like, oh, Lord. I got everywhere but the trunk. Mom's like, I know you're not smoking. I don't know where that smell came from. I mean, it wasn't me. My friends live in the hood. I don't know. Maybe they were smoking on the car. It wasn't me or my friends. You know what I'm saying? It was just hot. This must. Put some deodorant on. That's that shit, man. Then I started getting hips again. I'm like, damn, the smell go to the trunk. All right, cool, got it. Let me just get a vacuum cleaner and get everything up out of here.
Let me see where I'm going with this today. I never know.
Bone pop.
Bones.
Yeah, my shit be doing that too. I be like, damn.
And bones be boning.
Bones be boning.
Or pause, just in case. I don't know. We still probably. Let's pause it.
Bony Bab? Flip?
We still ain't gotta pause yet. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna play. I feel like I got so many songs in here, and it'd be so hard to pause for me. Here we go. Have I tried? You know what it is, though? I got so many songs that even though I know I ain't played every song, I don't be even knowing what song I didn't play.
Right, exactly. It's like, damn, when you play this, like, damn, hold on.
I'm like, did I play this, dude?
Yeah, what is
And
this?
then by the time you had thought about it for so long, you're like, let me just play something I know I ain't played.
Bro, what the fuck is this? A man arrested after shooting and killing his uncle over a honey bun. Why do he have to be black?
That's crazy.
I
got something I'm gonna play just because I try to keep something in the playlist for everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's my nigga. I love Key-Rock.
Yeah, like when I got the ladies with me, that's usually when I play like something sexy.
Right.
Because I don't be trying to set that type of mood with the homies. It's certain sexy songs you can play, but they gotta be that one that you can play with your homies. You feel me? I'm saying I can play like the sexy song when it's just me and one of the girls.
You put it in a box.
Hey, no, we here. No, we here. That's where I want to be.
Hey, look.
This Key Glock, 3 a.m. in Tokyo.
3 a.m. in Tokyo, produced by
DJ
Ball.
Well, let's start that back over. He tried to go to R&B. That's how I was like, you sure, yeah?
You doing all R&B talk, but we got something for you.
I do play some R&B with the guys, so like I said,
Hey, look, I play R&B
like I said, they didn't hear. Let me say it one more time. I said I play the sexy R&B songs when it's just me and the girl.
Yeah, you play. There's a meeting.
Yeah, like if this was new music, I'd be like, girl, y'all ain't heard this?
Right.
You feel me? I would just tell the homie, hey, check this out.
Right.
Hey, go check this
There's a
out.
difference between there's a meeting and then going to baby when we're grinding.
Yeah, I can play that.
Yeah,
Hey, you hear this song?
exactly. Yeah, this that shit.
We gonna play that? Okay.
Because you know, I'll be in the car. I know.
Hey, even some rap songs you can't play with the homie.
Yeah.
Because I definitely don't know if you should put on the whisper song.
I don't know if you should be sitting here, but if I suck on that, oh,
Whoa.
let me get you. I don't know
Well,
if you playing that with
disclaimer,
y'all.
they got a singer on it. But it is a rap song.
Yes, it is.
Where do you see my there's no singer, you should still not play that with y'all. You feel me?
I just love it. Oh. I'm like, how is this a radio song?
How is this on the radio? Just in case y'all didn't know, this was off that Glockavelli album, which, you know, I did new music. Y'all check out new music all the time.
I love it. That was a very good album to me.
Yeah.
Not only is because he's from Memphis, but I'm a fan of Young Dolph and Key Glock. I found Key Glock by mistake. I popped on the album. I was like, who is this? And I played the song. I was like, oh, that's actually hard. And I listened to the whole mixtape. Oh, damn, this shit hard. Oh, he's from Memphis too? Oh, damn,
now
all right.
He's from the land.
From the land.
All right, well, let's go ahead. You know, I already put the disclaimer in the front now. I have a pre-recorded disclaimer. Hopefully, that's why you didn't see him in the disclaimer. You seen somebody else. But it don't matter.
Technology.
It's still the same disclaimer.
You get it.
You know, we broke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, see, still the same disclaimer.
We're not professional.
We're not okay, look, hey, stop. Right. They already heard the disclaimer.
Right.
He just wants you to know. He agreed. Because this is, can we agree on something, right? Hold on, where the crowd? Did y'all walk where is y'all? I said this
where's
is.
Where's the applause sign? Click.
Right? Actually, yeah, turn that on, actually. Turn that.
Click this?
Yeah, that red button. Look behind you. Look. Ooh. Now that y'all have walked in the room for real, can we agree on something is where we at? Okay, thank you. And I am yesterday. And El Mac might walk back. You see how I did that?
For all my old school people, I feel like, what does this button do?
What does this button do?
Some of y'all too young. That's too young.
They definitely don't
old for
know.
y'all. Just crazy.
I just said El Mac might come back. And look, there we go.
Look at God.
Look, won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
All
Hallelujah.
Right. First icebreaker, or maybe only icebreaker. Last time, did we do a questionnaire? Did we do
the game show questions?
Yeah.
I do not believe we did.
Just because I want to prove that we still smart. You feel me?
We didn't say we was dumb. We just said we not professional.
No, we just want to prove we still smart.
Yeah. We educate over here, nigga.
Even if we, you know.
Look at these smart ass glasses.
Right. And I like to choose because I have two quiz ones. I got the one that's on this phone that's definitely easy.
Right.
And then I got this one that's like, a
little bit of a
sometimes
challenge.
It'd be like.
Gotta dust the brain off real quick.
What is an ancient Chinese form of healing? What's that first word, bro? Come on now.
That don't mean I can pronounce that shit. Ayurveda.
Okay, I like what you said. We're gonna rock with it.
Yeah. Can't say that again.
Back flower therapy, homeopathy. I should have gave him that one.
Because I've heard of homotherapy.
And I've heard of homo. My bad.
Two different things.
Right,
I think homo means sane.
Okay. Yeah. That's why it's. I'm just.
We're not professional.
Are we not?
We are not professional.
We too early into the show. No, they heard. We good. It's 7 minutes.
Yeah.
We good.
They still get their popcorn.
And then we remember, and add the disclaimer. We probably gotta be like 9 minutes in, right? I can say that.
Yeah, they fine.
I'm just saying.
Man, grow the fuck up, bro.
It's Prime Month. No gay. I mean, yes, gay. Okay. Acupuncture. That was the last one. So
acupuncture, I do know that.
I mean, is that the only one we actually know though? Is that why you want to go with it, or do you actually want to go with something else?
I'm going with that
homopathy. I reviewed it.
Mopati.
I mean, none of these look.
You going with that first one?
None of these look like
Oh, that's the
Chinese
third one.
languages
Okay.
type thing. I would go with art acupuncture because I know.
I'm going with acupuncture because it's the only one I know.
Because I know.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
I
And
don't
you
know.
said homeopathy. It was acupuncture. As a team, we take all of our wins. As a group, we did it. All right. Which of these animals feed on the seed or the seabed? I'm high or I'm not high.
Yeah, I believe.
I'm just slow.
Which
seabed.
is the seabed. The
Okay.
flow. The ocean flow.
But my brain said seed out loud. All right. Which of these animals feed on the seabed in the deep parts of the ocean? Manta ray, giant isopod, Portuguese man-o'-war. That sounds like it gotta be fake. And
That's real.
anchovy. And anchovy's the only one I know. Now, before we answer,
So the last two is not.
Look, let me just say
Anchovies
this.
Don't be on the flow.
look, let me just say this. I took marine biology. I have no idea if this has anything
This
to do with
nigga's
that.
smart.
No,
That's a-
look,
that's a
I just
motherfucking
said.
That's a good class.
I just said, I have no idea if this has anything to do with this.
I would probably say the cephalopod. That sounds like one of those things. It sounds like something with a shell that crawl at the bottom of the ocean.
You talking about this one?
Yeah, the giant isopod. Manta ray is a damn.
Ooh.
It's a big fish. It's
Ooh.
like
Maybe it's the manta ray.
But manta rays don't be on the bottom though. They be like in
It says
the
the
ocean.
seabed.
Which animals feed
Where's
on
the
on the
seabed?
flow?
The
Like,
seabed would be
you know the
floor,
ones that be
right?
scurrying around the flow.
Yeah, they be on the floor.
But they don't be eating off. They go grab some shit in the middle.
It said feed on the seabed.
I think it's the
They
iso.
feed?
But I think they be in the dirt because that's where they hide. That's how they.
They hide, but do they
So,
eat that shit?
I think it's a possibility they could.
I
So
think
we're going with giant isopod? Is that
I
what you
I
said?
chose
You going- you
I
went
chose
with him?
the giant iPod.
All right. Giant isopod, we are smart mothers.
I just told you it just the isopod I know is something that scurries along the flow. They don't swim through. They be on the flow.
They said they're just gonna show us a picture, so I'm gonna show y'all the picture. That way, y'all see the picture. All right, I'm gonna show y'all the picture. Now that y'all see the picture,
I ain't fucking with the
Oh,
ocean.
let me
It's
show
scary.
you.
It's scary. It's scarred in the month down there.
okay. Now that everybody done seen the picture. You seen the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a jujube, durian, a cacao, or a cactus pear? It looked like a cactus
I don't
pear.
eat none of them.
I'm just
What's
saying,
that cactus pear?
it looked like a cactus pear.
Yeah, it
That's,
do.
it looked like a
It
pear
look-
and a
it look
cactus.
right?
All
It
right.
do.
So for somebody who actually knows, they just said stupid ass, either duh or
We
it
don't eat
is.
that, nigga.
But no, I know we all smart, and it's cactus pear. Ah, it's
Yeah.
durian. Let's get out of here.
Have you ever heard of a durian?
We out of
I
here.
heard of Duran.
Shout out to
Me too.
Duran.
Right. I ain't never heard of a durian.
And I heard a Dorian,
Yeah.
which
Never
is
heard of Dorian.
Brandy, aka
Yeah.
Moesha brother cousin.
In the
It's her
whatchamacallit.
cousin brother. Her brother cousin.
Oh yeah, from
Her
the show
cousin.
Dorian.
It's her brother cousin.
And I heard somebody named Dorian Finney-Smith.
It's her cousin
Basketball
brother.
player.
Oh yeah.
And Dorian. Yep.
Dorian
Yeah.
Finney-Smith, yeah.
Yeah, they call him Black and Mild because
Damn.
that's what he look.
That's a nigga name.
That's what he look like. No, I'm just saying he look like.
He look like he hit the
He look like he look like.
you know, black and
he look
mild
like-
dog.
He look like. All right. Now that we have got through there.
Quick little education for y'all.
Yeah. Last one.
We got that last one wrong on purpose because we didn't want to go perfect. We didn't want to give too much away.
I might save this icebreaker for another time if you feel like you need more time to think of the people. If you had a 6-house compound.
I was just thinking of this shit at work the other day. I was like, when I get some money, I'm better.
So you can have a 6-house compound. What 5 people and/or family members? That's like who there?
All right. So
Because for some people it's all family members, but for some people they don't fuck with their family. So that's why I don't want to make you have to put niggas you don't like.
I got you.
Okay.
Now,
Like if you don't like your auntie, you ain't gotta say
she
auntie.
ain't got to be in there, but I would love for. So, this is the whole my brother, his wife, his kids, boom, right there.
One house.
Then there's me and my lady.
All right, 2 houses.
Then it's gonna be
Come on.
my mom and my girl's mom are both at that age where they probably rather live with someone than
And
be
they
with
can
themselves.
live
So they
together.
can live together.
All right,
Boom.
3rd house.
Third house. Probably put
A favorite cousin?
I put my cousin.
All right.
Cousin over there.
Fourth house.
Fourth house, I'll probably have my girl and her sister share that.
All right. Fifth
If
house.
They don't, Fifth house, shit. Call one of my friends up. Hey, nigga, you need a house? I'll probably call my homeboy.
I feel you.
And I'll probably be like, hey, look, it's 4 bedrooms, so I get 4 of y'all niggas in here. I'm just letting you know. So it'll probably be some of the homeboys.
So that's the last house.
Yes.
Got you. Now, you already got your houses, or?
No.
All right. He gonna tag his houses with my houses. Here we go. I would say, obviously my house. That's one house. I have a kid.
He need his own house?
Not yet. One day.
Yeah.
So sorry, motherfuckers, since I ain't got that many of y'all that I do like. There is a guest house, which is in his name. It's the guest house.
So you momentarily
Pass it down.
So it's the guest house right now. But when he old enough to have his own house,
y'all should be ready to move anyway.
It's his house. All right. So guest house, meaning whoever got to come through, whoever in town this week, y'all can sleep in the guest house.
Right.
Okay, but that's little man house. That's a little man house when he get of age.
So don't be in there smoking.
Right. Now, the next house, third house, would be my parents. All right. The fourth house would be my partner's whole family. Like, all y'all motherfuckers can live in this one little fucking house. Like, well, it won't be a little house because it's on a compound.
It's on the compound, yeah.
All you motherfuckers get this one house. All y'all. Why?
Gotta take care of a whole list of people.
Why? Because I think you know why. But I'm just gonna say why. All right, so all y'all get that one house, and then my sister. Where we at? Was that the third house?
This is you're on the.
So I got my house, guest house, parents' house,
and then
his family house. So we have a fifth house right now.
Yes.
Fifth house. I'm gonna say. Is this an alarm? I'm gonna say fifth house. My siblings.
Gotta double them. Gotta put them together.
So here we go.
You feel like you're leaving somebody out?
Here we go. The sixth house, his siblings. So sixth house, my partner's siblings. Fifth house, my siblings. Anybody who don't want to live with one of their other siblings, cool. Go live where the fuck y'all want to live. But if y'all want to, y'all share this place with your sibling. Okay, there you go.
We'll get along.
The house where I said all his family in it, that would be like a friend and or favorite cousin.
Right.
So
you could leave that open.
No, well, we got the guest house. Remember. Yeah. So here we go. We got our house, me and my partner. We got a house for our child.
Guest house. /
children. This is all your house. Whoever, when y'all get old enough, this is your house. Okay. Third house, my parents. Fourth house.
Partners, people.
Partners. Well, like cousin, favorite cousin, or whatever. Fifth house, my siblings. Sixth house, his siblings. And then from there, any other motherfucker that's like, hey, I need somewhere to live. Well, hey, you better find one of these motherfuckers over here.
Right. Exactly.
And you only get the guest house until these motherfuckers get old enough. And then once one of these kids say they don't want your ass to live with them, I can't make them.
It's their house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's in their name.
So there we go. You think that's a good list? If you had to match your list with my list, you think that was a decent?
I think that's a good list.
Because honestly, shit.
My list wasn't too off from your list. I just kind of got a little bit more specific. But you did too, though. You said your partner's family, so we both
family.
We both did it the same way.
Yeah. And then if I would say, I would probably put like that house with my cousin. You know, if he want to bring his mama or something. You know,
exactly. Whoever you want to live with you, they live with you.
I just use you as
also, it's a compound.
Yeah.
You need to drive a golf cart to get to my house.
Right. Exactly.
It ain't like you can just.
And more than likely, I got the big house.
You can't just walk to my house. Y'all remember the gemstones?
Oh yeah.
Remember they had houses on that big. You gotta drive to get to. You're not walking to my house, like so.
You my neighbor. You're not my.
You really my neighbor. Not even my neighbor.
We just got on one of mine. I probably would put my kids though.
I said that. I said Well, that's what I said. If you tag team with me, I said my kids, which my kids would be if I'm with a partner.
Yeah.
Our kids.
Y'all all
So
in the same
I
property.
said
Yeah,
the
you'll
kid.
be the same
I
way.
said the
Yeah.
kids get their own house, meaning just like we making our siblings.
Yeah,
Have a house
y'all
together?
Yeah, the kids will
Y'all have a house
yeah,
together?
that makes
Just
sense.
imagine how cool that
Now
is.
when mama
Your
and
cousins
daddy,
right there.
when mama and daddy, you know, we ain't gonna say the words, but you know, then it's another house available and rock, paper, scissors, or however
And
the
if
fuck
they
we
too
gonna
young,
do it.
they too young. The grandparents cross the street.
But definitely y'all gonna get the dibs on the house before the cousins, I mean before the our siblings. Like
Yeah.
when the next house comes available, maybe the next oldest sibling. Like, all right, when you
Right.
get that one and the other two, y'all still gotta stay here. Sorry, buddy.
That should be tough. I'm like, backyard. It's like I'm close to y'all, but y'all not in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on the other side of the property.
Mm-hmm.
And
Probably do
remember,
one big pool in the middle.
remember
Oh, yeah.
these are big
That's
houses, so it ain't like y'all living in like.
A shack.
Yeah, it ain't like whoever you live with, your cousin or
There's enough room.
your sibling or whatever. Like, yeah, like I feel like because me and my partner ain't got 8 siblings. Where see, my daddy got 11 brothers and sisters. So-
that's 2 houses.
Y'all got 2 houses, split it up. 5 of y'all
Yeah,
here,
do what y'all do right.
6 of y'all there, and then y'all partners and shit, kids, whatever, fuck, fill y'all shit out.
That's
But-
a lot of siblings.
Yeah, that's why I said my daddy really couldn't. You know, he couldn't do a 6-pound. I mean, a 6-house
My grandma was
compound.
the last one that had that many kids. They had like 7.
I
My
mean, well,
grandparents
technically,
had
well, that's what I'm
14.
saying. That would be my granddad. That would be my
14.
grandparent.
14.
Ooh,
Oh.
y'all got a big family.
And my mom was the 12th, and my uncle that passed away was the 14th.
Damn.
That's why that's why all my cousins, all my first cousins, are old enough to be my parents.
Oh, man.
Mhm.
Well, speaking of neighbors, while we here,
Mm-mm-mm.
we right now our neighbors are not compound cousins. They're just regular people. And you wanted to know, how do we feel about neighbors, or how do we feel about our specific neighbors at
Do
moment?
you? I mean, where you live at right now, do you fuck with your neighbors or no?
I do not have communication with my neighbors besides the 2 on across from me. There's a hey y'all, hey, hi, what's up?
And that's all you need.
That is true. I don't mind more. I was taught to be neighborly, but
Yeah.
you know, we're in a new era.
Sure is.
Also, I have a neighbor who allegedly I would keep that thing on me if ever needed be, because I don't know if we live in America or America.
Oh,
So
one of them.
Then we're in America.
I just know I didn't keep that thing on me.
Just in case he forget.
And thank God in this state it's legal to keep that thing on me, because even if it wasn't allegedly, and we're not gonna say nothing else.
So he might wake up.
It
and
ain't
think
he.
it's
It's
another
3
year.
she's
Oh damn.
and 3 dogs or some shit.
Damn.
And they dogs annoying.
So we'll chop that up to is my neighbor is cool. The rest of them can make sure I keep that thing on me.
Well, there's 3 in that one house.
Mm.
That house, I keep that thing on me for that house allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I'm saying my
Yeah,
other
that
2
ain't far
neighbors, who also have multiple people in their houses. I'm saying whenever I see any of them, the ones that are directly across from me, is hey, hi, bye.
How you doing?
Now I do have other neighbors because I'm in an apartment unit that I see, and like I said, people are not friendly no more. This is not a.
This ain't
But
good.
everyone doesn't give me I need to keep my thing on me vibes. Like,
Vibes.
yeah.
Now.
And what I mean by keep that thing on me vibes, it's not that they threaten me. They give me the vibes of the type of people who would call the people on you, or
Voted for Trump.
you know, hey. All right.
And as far as my neighbors, the only neighbor that I talked to is the lady up under me, and she was very, very nice when we were moving in. So I could say I genuinely, she's a cool person. Now the rest of them in that building, in that area, I think I've seen. You know how black people just have a mutual like, "What's up?" or a head nod.
Mm-hmm.
That's my other neighbor. I'll be walking my dog, and he'll be like,
Oh, I got the.
he'll be outside smoking what he's smoking, and he'll hand to peace real quick, or how you doing, and then that's about it.
Hey,
Cool.
That's communication.
Yeah, exactly. How you doing? What's up? The rest of them I don't really see. There is probably, and then there's an older gentleman who has this cat. First of all, this nigga leave his door open, his side door open all day long. So that lets me know.
no, he definitely got that thing on him.
Yeah, he probably like bring your ass in.
No,
You want
he
to.
been waiting.
His cat go in and out.
He wish any nigga would.
Cause he's an older man. He come outside smoking a cigarette. He chuck the deuces, call it a day. But he always keep that side door open for his cat.
He wait. The cat
in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, this.
I dare somebody.
Bring their ass in here. I've been,
Get blown.
Gonna get your ass blown back to
And he
Tupelo.
definitely got a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
He definitely sitting right there with a shotgun.
Because from where my apartment is, his is across the way, and I kind of see in what's called TV right there. I can't see the couch, but I assume a couch is right there.
Of
and
course
I assume
it
he's
is.
sitting there like this,
With the shotgun.
wiping it, just like, bring your monkey ass in here. You want to?
The cat come on his shoulder, walk around his shoulder, come all the way around.
Probably tell him like, hey, them niggas outside again.
And then, you know what I mean?
But he's a cool person. Everybody else I rarely see. And if most people are hello, good afternoon, keep it pushing, which is cool with me.
This is the infused one.
I don't think I've had a bad encounter yet. The only thing that I hate is that there's YNs over there sometimes.
You said some ants?
YNs. You know, there's the ski mask and tight pants that think they got the biggest gun, that think that they're gangster until like real gangster.
I will say, I don't think none of them live over here. If they do, they definitely live like in the crust somewhere.
Yeah, they on the crevices over there, but I know I've seen a few of them. But I mean, hey, look, it is what it is. Kids, they're gonna be kids. But
I mean,
where my apartment complex is not too many. They're on the side where it's family home, like where it's family size. Because we got a 1-bedroom. They're over there with the 4 and 3 bedrooms all the way on that side. So I don't really have to see them unless they walking up to the exit.
well,
But
sure.
for the most part, my neighbor's pretty cool.
Well, let's talk about our neighbors, man. Let me see. We got through the compound. Those are you choosing your neighbors. We talked about actual neighbors. We don't get to choose. What did I write right here? Because I think these are all sports. These are sports. These two are both sports. That's music. That's sports. That's music. And then these two are mine. So we'll just go through these two before we finish off with some fun stuff and all the good stuff and all that stuff.
Ones you want.
And then, maybe these could be fun.
Yeah, you never know.
I never know. So what did I write? We judge people who look like us because the others don't care. So I wrote that down one time because I think I was, I'm a podcast listener. So I'm listening to some shit where they're like, we always, we being, our people, us of the culture. We always seem to, be on our own people more than we are on other people. Like, oh, they did this and they did that, and like say, what's an example? We hold ourselves to like a very high standard, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it like, well, one, I feel like that's a.
Shouldn't you all just?
Yeah, I feel like that's a 1 + 1 = 2 type thing. Like, if I'm not of the other cultures, who am I? Right? Who am I to go into their cultures and try to uphold them to my standard, right? And then when people do that to us, don't we tell them stay out our business?
Right.
Okay, so if we tell them to stay out our business,
Then
and we know that they want us to stay out their business,
So why you in their business?
ain't it only 1 + 1 = 2 that when we are talking about our own people, we're going to be harsh or holding them to a higher standard? It's like, yes, if I watch a if I watch a Denzel Washington movie, hey, shout out to Denzel Taylor. If I watch a Denzel Washington movie, and then if I watch a Ben Affleck movie, yeah, I mean, I'm personally as a movie buff, yes, I'm holding them both to the same movie standard.
Yeah, I'm holding both to
But-
actor standards.
Yes, but if I was just gonna like, depending on what the movie is specifically, meaning he's Irish, right, or some shit, or like,
So some,
and then he's black.
yeah.
So if his movie was more towards black culture, and if his movie was more towards Irish culture, who am I to jump into his shit and
Be
say
like, oh,
that ain't how they were talking at the pub?
I don't know what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I know is that Irish people drink.
He wouldn't have a 4-leaf clover right
You're
there.
right. That's like that coming over there and be like.
But of
he
course,
doesn't-
I would watch the Denzel movie that's supposed to be about something of my culture and say,
We don't
hold
do that.
on,
We don't do that.
that wouldn't be it. Which you ain't never said to Denzel.
No.
But I'm just saying,
People like, I'm
But
practical
you-
with this shit,
and-
Jay.
he showed me a video with Denzel talking about culture. One, you'll never see that because he's cultured. He
Yeah.
would say, take that out.
Take that out.
Yeah. So I feel like when people say like, oh, we don't, like, oh man, you guys are just always you got, and it's always us who say that to each other. Which that's why I always think it's weird. Like, cause I never heard a white person say, oh my God, you guys are holding Jennifer Aniston and all these people to high standards.
But what you said, usually we don't get in their business, so we don't know what they be
But
saying.
guess what? When you do, meaning when you go over there and actually just watch white people shit, they do the same thing. They just don't isolate everything as if it's something that's not normal. Meaning
Yeah.
they are talking about Jennifer Aniston's movie. They are talking about Ben Affleck. They are talking about whoever the fuck.
Right.
It's just not a weirdo behind them saying, why are you
Absolutely.
criticizing
So and
the
so.
white movie more than you criticize
Yeah.
the Japanese
Right. Or
samurai
right,
movie?
Right.
Bitch, cause I'm what? Why would you know what?
Right.
What white person would even ask that to a white person? No white person would ever ask a white person, "Why are you critiquing white people shit?" So that's why it's always dumbfounded to me when black people say, "Oh man, you guys are judging, you really harsh on that Lil Wayne album." Cause I don't listen to 3 Days Grace. Like,
Right. This is my music, so I can have an opinion on it. This is the Carter 6. I didn't listen to 1 to 6, so I can have an opinion on it. When you release things to the public, people are gonna have an opinion.
they're gonna have an opinion.
And plain and simple. And so because I don't listen to, I'm not gonna say My Chemical Romance. I listen to a little bit of them.
Yeah.
But
But wait. You listen to them. But do you feel like you listen to them enough
Nope.
to have thank you?
Nope.
I feel like if I go through that side of the world, I feel like only, and even these 2 artists I'm naming, I am literally at the bare minimum. And actually, I really can't name them. Because if you told me to name 3 albums by them, I couldn't. I probably couldn't name 2. So technically, Maroon 5 and Red Hot Chili Peppers, even though they would probably be my favorites, I couldn't
tell you their whole discography.
Yeah.
I just know that song I like.
So it's like, how much can I really critique? And then I don't
even
know
who that's in the band.
and I definitely don't know who's in the band.
Right.
And don't know who influenced them.
Right. Don't even know their
Red Hot
song.
Chili Peppers, this is
Ain't
how I
they
know.
from
Look,
California?
I just know they're from California. I know Flea, and I know the nigga that look like Shawn Michaels. That's it. You know what I'm talking about. That's all I got for him, man.
Damn. The old Shawn Michaels or the Shawn Michaels?
Young Shawn Michaels.
Okay. So I'm like,
But without the muscles.
got you.
Just like the
I'm
face.
cold, baby.
Ooh, he look like Adam Cole, baby.
Damn.
There you go. That's what we look like. Because Adam Cole,
Adam
baby,
Cole,
look like a
baby.
small miniature Shawn
Shawn
Michaels.
Michaels.
So there you go. The lead singer look like old Adam Cole, baby. But nah, yeah, man. That's all. Hey, that's all I had about that. That was like a quick little evergreen for us. I do have another one that's just still kind of on the same, like I said, evergreenish.
Let's get green again.
You feel me? Hey, because you can't really get green.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, my brother.
Not now.
But you get that green.
Yeah.
All right, my
That's
brother.
for sure.
All right, there we go.
I get the
With
one
the
you-
actually with the blue stripe and everything,
Yeah,
right?
I
Okay,
get the
my
one you
brother.
can spin.
Yeah. And it's Vegas.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, but that's not what he doing with the money.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, hey, look.
sports bet. Sports bet. We get the sports later. We get the sports
yeah,
later.
right,
All right.
blow up that company. I mean, no, I'm not.
So this was a thought I had. This wasn't like a thought I got from, occasionally I like to do stroll through my phone where
See something interesting.
we turn the camera on and the topics are just shit that I've texted myself or notes that I've written throughout my week.
This is
And
interesting.
sometimes,
Note this down.
sometimes it's some random thoughts.
Yeah.
I actually have a notebook now too, that has some shit in it that I forgot until just now. So I have to bring that notebook in here so I can.
Hey, look, I mean, we think a lot of thoughts every day.
Yes.
Sometimes your brain pushes old shit out. So if you don't jot it down,
you don't jot it down. So here we go. I was thinking one time that the good guy. Oh, sorry, my face changed.
Good guy.
Sorry, I said it like that. I'm trying to. Is that smiling? Yeah, I'm smiling. All right. You know how good guys are like. You know, they put other people first. That's how they talk. They talk, good guys, you put other people first. And the bad guy
puts himself first.
Put themselves first. And I was thinking that one time and I said, that's why good guys finish last with the big dumbass.
I mean, shit, now you put it like that. That's
It's literally called good guys finish last.
Yeah,
because you big dumbass keep putting everybody in front of you, you big doof.
Damn, like you done made this big ass bowl of spaghetti and you getting everybody a plate. And when it's time for you to eat, ain't no one coming to make you ain't no more left. But you done put your hard work into it.
And you knew that was the last bit of that pot.
Right.
And somebody came back for seconds.
And you left.
And
Now I'm not gonna sit here and say,
how you let this nigga come back for seconds?
Hey, look.
Knowing you ain't ate nothing.
Unless you cook for your kids or your family or something like that,
nigga,
cool. But
only if you under 8 am I letting you eat again before I ate again. If you 9, 10, hey, look, motherfucker, you eat in the morning.
Right.
I ain't
after I
get
shit.
I ain't ate shit.
Right. Go outside and play.
No, actually, it's dinner time. Take your ass to bed.
Right. Go wash up.
Go to sleep. Yeah.
You already had your plate.
Go take a bath, brush your teeth, go to sleep. You know your homework.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how you get kidded.
Right.
You know your homework.
You know you got that book report coming up. Boom, gone.
Mike, you got that. Pass that back, please, if you can.
That's my mom used to get rid of me for real.
No, I was thinking
that math homework.
Oh, my knee. Now my knee did what his knee did earlier.
Don't let our young faces fool you.
Don't let my face. No, for real. I was thinking that though. I was just sitting there one day. I forgot I was either at work or watching something on TV or something. Cause you know, as a wrestling fan, I like the bad guys. They're all my favorite. My favorite wrestlers are always the bad guys. But I was thinking, like, even when I watch movies and shit, I don't always root for the bad guys in movies and shit.
It depends on how bad
it is. Yeah.
Depending, I'm like, damn, he like murdering babies bad. Oh,
yeah, yeah. And I don't even everybody who justifies their murder, I don't let everybody get away with justifying their murder. Meaning, perfect example. Dexter, go ahead, my nigga. I'm justifying Dexter murdering. I'm sorry, but look, he is murdering murderers. All right.
I mean, get him off the street one way.
Now,
that sounds like a good guy to me.
Joe, from You.
He just murdered bitch because he. Damn, I didn't mean to do this. Well,
yeah,
too
and
late
then you
now.
murdered her, and then she want to leave you. Let her leave,
Damn,
Joe.
Let her go, bro.
He kills her, and then he gotta kill other people because they know she existed. Stupid. You can't just
erase her whole.
She existed.
You can't just erase her whole existence.
Yeah, the murderer, Dexter is killing serial killers and murderers. Don't nobody know the motherfuckers exist.
And don't nobody want them to.
Yeah, they
get them out
squeeze it through the cracks.
You're doing a police job for them. Do it.
Yeah. So I'm definitely.
Quick side note.
Go ahead.
I remember I was watching one of the videos you put up about Invincible and how the episode where they showed how the animation worked behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
That shit was funny. I like that.
Yeah.
Because it makes me not feel so bad about waiting. Because I'm like, it's a lot of work to.
It's a lot of work,
especially for the amount of shit that they be showing in there. It seems like a lot of work.
It really is though. That's why I was like, okay, damn.
No, damn.
And then when Deuce showed me that the comic book that it's from and how he said the first season was only like the first couple of pages or some shit of a comic book, or just the first page, or
something like that. Yeah.
I said.
Or the first.
I said this whole season.
The first like chapter ish.
Yeah, I said wait, hold on. You talking about this whole season?
Yeah.
And he said wait, what?
Yeah, we got a lot more to go. There's some sexual assaults that happen.
Whoa. So you read that?
I went on YouTube when I first saw Invincible. I went on YouTube and I found out more about the character.
God, Lord Jesus.
So I know that there's a character we met already who's going to try to sexually assault another character. That R word.
Trigger warning. I don't think they're gonna show us that. Come on.
You know what's crazy? It's supposed to be sometime soon, so I don't mind. They gonna handle that.
No, we'll talk about this another day.
Yeah, man.
But now that we I think we out of our serious topics now. We can kind of
get back.
We can get back to like just fun stuff, stuff that don't really matter. You feel me?
Like casual,
just casual shit. Have you seen the NBA broadcasting teams lineup
for the new?
Like the new, yeah.
I know they got Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Which is crazy. We ain't seen that nigga in years.
Let me see if I still got it.
And I hear they're gonna keep the TNT fellas on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
So Shaq, Kenny, Aaron, because they my favorite. I don't even watch the after broadcast shit after like ESPN, like the game. I don't really watch.
Plus,
I might watch Stan Van Pelt.
Yeah, I was about to say, Van Pelt's the only person anybody actually like.
And you see that dap up he gave, what's his name in game 1? Like after the Pacers won game 1, he dapped Halliburton up like he's a nigga. He said, he had everything on point.
Not he been.
I'm like, oh, my nigga Scott Van, or Stan, is it Stan or Scott?
So
Scott
I'm going to try to remember to put the picture, this picture right here, up.
Damn, is that Blake Griffin?
Yeah, with the porn stash.
Dwayne, okay. So how many? Damn, it's gonna be on Amazon now. God damn, bro. And then they keep Reggie. Crazy to have Michael Jordan, Vince Carter. I fuck with Melo. I ain't seen you do nothing yet.
We got podcasts.
I mean, but I seen you
in
podcast. You're free to say.
But I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be on the regular. Like he ain't doing play-by-play.
Yeah, that's what I say. Because it's different on podcasts. Because you can sit here and be like, "Motherfuck that nigga."
Yeah, but he don't really cuss that much.
He don't.
Yeah, he.
Well, yeah, he do. Like, I got 3 rebounds. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, that's different. Look at me.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
That's different.
Yeah. He in the mode. He in the game.
Let me see. Somebody had a. Let me see if I can still find it. This is somebody who said their order of who they're most excited to see. All right?
I think I guessed number 1.
Here we go. Number 1, MJ.
Yep.
Number 2, Blake Griffin.
Yep.
Number 3, Melo. Number 4, Mike Tirico. Number 5, Dirk.
From
Number
the NFL?
6, Tirico?
Mike Tirico, he's the dude that be on Sunday Night Football.
Well, I guess his picture was
Okay.
there. Number 5, Dirk. Number 6, Vince Carter. Number 7, the Asian dude next to Reggie. Number 8, SVG. Number 9, the woman next to SVG. Number 10, Udonis Haslem. Number 11, Reggie Miller. Number 12, Grant Hill. Number 13, Steve Nash. Number 14, Candace Parker. Number 15, the bottom woman. Number 16, Dwayne Wade.
Damn. Why did Dwayne Wade get all the way at the bottom?
What's funny is that what killed me was Asian dude next to Reggie. Woman next to SVG, woman next to SVG, and then bottom woman.
Yeah.
I love how he didn't know their names, but he gave a specific.
Where they at?
Because after he said that, I had to go up and just start seeing, bottom woman.
Yeah.
That's why I said I gotta get the picture.
That's Maria Taylor, ain't it?
Yeah, and then remember he said woman next to SVP.
Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Like
that's, I forgot her name.
But that's my point. You see how he was like, and then look. He said Asian dude next to Reggie.
At least he gave a good description.
Oh my! I gotta put the picture up there so that people can like.
Cause he was the same thing like that guy next to Reggie. He just gave you a very good description. The girl on the bottom, the Asian nigga over there next to this person. So we all know who that person is. The Asian nigga next to him. And then the girl on the top. Next to Scott Van Pelt or Scott
Stan Van
Gundy,
yeah. But no, that was funny. I thought it was funny.
So that mean 2K gonna have a new announce team?
Stop. I don't know about all that. That's above mine.
Cause they're not gonna have my you got being nigga. I don't know. Maybe they make them change some shit in the game.
It's above my pay grade, man. Let me see what I got for us. We did that NBA. We might as well switch to this NBA and keep it NBA. You feel me?
NBA.
So you asked, do I think Game 7 would have went different if he would have stayed healthy? Well, I want to just say no and yes and no. Meaning, one, he wasn't healthy in Game 5. So in order for him to be healthy in Game 7, in order for Game 7 to be different, Game 5 and Game 6 would have to be different.
I just feel like in Game 7, if he didn't rip his Achilles, I think they had a very legit.
I see what you're saying. Pick up what I'm putting down. In order for what you're saying to be factual, he would have to have not already been hurt in Game 5, in Game 6. You were already hurt in Game 5. Probably shouldn't have finished that game.
Right.
You played Game 6. You only got away with playing Game 6 because they blew them out and they just let them sit out and sit down and just play the next game. Let's look at stats and numbers, and I know people hate that, but y'all like to pick and choose when y'all like to use stats. So
It's
here we go.
Like rolling on a flat tire. Sooner or later, that tire gonna rip and it's gonna start ripping the rim.
Yeah.
Now you got a bigger. Now you need a whole new wheel.
People like to pick and choose when they like to use stats. They played against each other
2 times before this.
2 times in the regular season.
At
Before
home
this.
and away.
So, with Halliburton, they had already beat them 3 times in the finals and 2 times in the regular season. So they've already beat this Indiana team with Halliburton on this team 5 times. So they can beat them with him playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that can happen.
I didn't even put it like that. You're right.
Also,
I didn't even think to go that far back.
Also, even if we didn't add the regular season, we still beat them 3 times, so we can beat them with him playing, correct? Okay,
Right.
yes. Also, they haven't lost a back-to-back all playoffs.
All season.
Thank you.
I didn't even think
So let's go back even further. So we're supposed to expect, because we expect, that's my point,
Yeah.
because we expect oh my goodness, we're supposed to expect numbers to not do what numbers have been doing.
all year.
I tell people all the time when I go shoot free throws or when I'm shooting at the park and I'm having a really good shooting time and they like, oh man, and I say to the other team, oh yeah. And then I tell my teammates, I got 2 more shots in me. I know my fucking shooting percentage.
Right.
My shooting percentage, yes. Can I have a freak accident day where I just
Go off for 30?
Yes.
Everybody
Guess
can.
what? That's probably not going to happen though,
You're
bro.
not gonna
I'm
get
just
that
letting you
next
know. If I do keep making it cool, if you see me miss 2, just know I probably fucking hit my limit.
Right. Just know that this is not a fluke. We didn't wait
I'm
into
60% from here. I'm 70% from there. I'm 30% from here. I'm letting you know from the field I hit 50 something.
Right.
If I'm already at 60 something, I'm already above average.
I'm playing
above my means right now.
I'm just letting you know that right now. Don't expect this to happen in game 2, 3,
Don't
4,
expect
5.
the next game we play.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. They be expecting, no. I'm about to play like Patrick Beverly in the NBA. I played like Patrick Beverly in high school the first game.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I played like Patrick Beverly in high school the first game.
And then
This is me.
I played for him on the Lakers.
Yes. Meaning I'm tired, boss. And all that shit you see me do in the first game, I have hit my max.
I always say, once you see me do this too much, like on my knees, I'm past your
Look, I tell people, in my prime, my shooting percentages were where they were.
Yeah.
I'm older, so yes, my shot is better, but my athleticism has declined.
Right.
So guess what that still means? Back balanced out, my nigga.
Exactly. It went up, but it balanced out. It's like
yes. I hear Kenyon Martin say all the time.
I'm in my prime now, so.
I hear Kenyon Martin say all the time. Because NBA players be all trying to play each other 1-on-1 and shit all the time.
Right.
And Kenyon Martin be saying all the time, look, I was the number 1 draft pick. I went to the final. He always give his stats, and then they be like, "What about now?" He be like, "No, none of that shit."
Right.
And then they be like, "He said I can still dunk. I'm 6'9".
Right.
Like
I can do that.
I can still dunk. Yes. Can I get up and no?
Yeah, they did. Vince Carter was saying the same shit. He was just like, he said they was like, oh, something 1-on-1. He was like, my knees hurt, bro. He's like, I'm not 22 years old anymore, dog. He said I'm 40 plus years old. My knees hurt.
I be trying to remind people, whether or not you professional or you just old like we are, if you were an athletic kid in general, like skateboard kids, any kid who was an athletic kid, your body is fucked up by a certain age. Like I got friends who I know been skateboarding since 10, 11, 12.
Legs look like damn
fucked. Hands tore.
Look, I'm feeling the repercussions of being a professional wrestler since I was 6. Me and my cousin was really jumping off them couches onto like pillows.
And now your shoulders hurt.
Now my shoulders hurt. I was sitting here doing goddamn Jeff Hardy swantons off the couch.
See,
now my back hurt.
I was saying you can when the older you get, you know where the injury came from. Like my shoulder injury came from soccer. My thumbs came from basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
You remember that knee came from the bike. Like
right.
You be like, oh shit, I fucked my shit up a couple times. But as long as I'm talking about the people who done broke shit though.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's niggas that been. That's why I mentioned skateboarders.
Yeah.
That's why I mentioned skateboarders.
Yeah.
Cause skateboard kids, oh my god, they've been breaking shit since 7. Some of them.
Right.
God
That
damn.
ain't the same bone that you was born with. That motherfucker have been reconstructed.
Stop it. That's not the same bone you was born.
That's not the same bone you was born with, dog. That shit been reconstructed. Metal plate.
But
man,
nah, I'm on the side of I feel like they only was even competing in the game still because if you notice when he got hurt, they
actually played better.
They played better, but they didn't even play SGA again until like 2 minutes left in the second quarter. If you pay attention to the game, if you go back and watch the playback, I told Elmac, I said they not even playing SGA right now because somebody called and said, don't put him back in the game. Y'all gonna blow them out in the second quarter, and we're gonna lose all of our ratings before we even get to halftime.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Now, see, because I couldn't watch the game fully, I didn't even know that.
So after Halliburton got hurt, they didn't put SGA back in the game until maybe, at max, 4 minutes left.
Adam Silver's like, bro, we got this many people.
So that whole time when they were coming back and they were staying close.
So me on the outside looking at the score, thinking, oh, this is a competitive game.
SGA didn't get back in the game until like 4 minutes left in the second quarter. And then when they started the third quarter, what's his name? TJ McCullum went off.
Yeah.
He went off in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. After he went off in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, SGA said,
can I get back in?
Adam! Well, he in the game.
Yeah.
But Adam, can I play now?
Right.
Can I play?
Can I stop playing with my food?
All right, thank you.
Cool.
And then he started playing.
Them crazy faces he be.
And then once he starts playing, Lou Dort and all these niggas are open. Hey, y'all, this game 7. Y'all better make these motherfucking shots.
Right.
Lou Dort them making their shots.
Everybody watching.
Caruso making his shot. Like niggas is making his shot. Chet got 3 blocks in the NBA game 7.
Side note.
What you got about Chet?
Playing that nigga
in the
Chet in 2K.
I feel you.
I'm like, bro, this nigga's not goddamn Akeem Olajuwon, bro.
But he blocked like.
But he blocked like
and
he
had the most.
Shit, he make me
He had the most blocks in a game 7 in NBA Finals history.
Mm-hmm. Only made 20. But that's still a big record.
Who was in these game 7s besides DJ Binga? Other niggas? Okay. I'm saying, so Shaq was here. I'm saying, like, niggas was in game 7s. I'm assuming, like, somebody. Yeah. We know Jordan was never there, but I'm just saying.
The last game 7 was Warriors Cavs when the block by James. That's how crazy how long it's been since there's been a game 7.
Dang.
I feel you.
2016.
I feel you. You gotta really be a evenly matched team to have a game
really,
7.
Right.
Yeah, you really do.
The Lakers versus the Celtics, I think both years. I think the 2009 one.
Yeah, before that it was.
I think the 2010 one and the 2008 one both went 7.
Everybody else got up out there 6.
We might have lost to them in 6 the year he fucking wheelchaired himself out, but I think we still lost in 7. But we for sure beat their ass in 7 the next time. My bad. I wasn't supposed to get all over.
No, he's straight.
Where we at?
Talk your shit.
Fuck Paul Pierce. And
he did that because he had to take a shit.
And I know Yeah,
That's what he said.
Yeah, he shitted on himself or something.
I gotta change my jersey, bro. I'm
Yeah.
wearing all white.
I don't know.
I'm wearing all white. I can't go back out there. There's cameras everywhere.
Where we at next? Still on the NBA and NFL. Okay,
That's fucking
sports. Wow.
How the fuck you shit? I mean, I don't know. I haven't played professionally. I don't
Yeah,
know
because he out there eating fucking nachos and wieners and shit before the fucking
Cheese and some
game.
jalapenos in it.
Damn.
You know you about to be jumping your stomach
Clogged
bloop,
up.
bloop all day. You running your stomach.
Clogged
bloop, bloop.
up.
All right, nigga, keep playing, nigga.
Damn.
I mean, embarrass
You
your
should
ass
have been on
national
a-
And then that thing, you know,
Right, and then
Yeah.
went up for a pump fake. Boop, ooh,
If
shit.
he was on a candy cocaine diet like Lamar Odom, okay.
Damn.
All right. NFL or NBA
He didn't deserve
free
that.
agency.
Poor fella.
Huh?
He didn't
Oh,
deserve that.
no,
Poor fella.
what happened? NFL or NBA free agency? Which one do we think is more lit?
Yes.
I think you would have to be the more of the. How about this? I'm more indulgent NBA, but I do see the NFL stuff because I am a sports fan, as in.
Yes. I
When-
enjoy both of them.
Yes, like when Sports Center's on, I don't turn when the golf highlight comes on.
Yeah.
I still watch. I watch the highlights for sure of
right.
every sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Of every
Don't mean I'm
sport.
finna sit here and watch the whole 18 hole.
Yes,
you
no.
know, even if it's Tiger playing, after
Mhm.
I'm like, you know.
Because as a former athlete or a former person who at least tried to be athletic, I will say I understand the difficulties of everybody's sport. That's why I'm one of those people who don't really like to do the comparison of, oh, this sport to this sport. Like, we can compare athleticism to athleticism, and we compare skill to skill.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Look, I like baseball, but I can't watch it. It's hard. It's very long.
See, and I'll break it down like this for you. Here we go. Baseball, I can watch 5 minutes consistently of baseball. If you give me a commercial break in between that 5 minutes, I will turn.
Yeah.
But if I'm still watching sports, I will turn back.
Right.
If I turn from this on commercial and turn to like
Love Island.
Modern Family or some shit, I might end up watching Modern Family
Right.
and forgetting to turn back.
Right.
But if I'm still watching sports, then okay, I'll turn back and you
Check the score of this one.
y'all
come
get
back.
another probably 3 to 5 minutes.
Because you know it's going to be about 5-6 minutes for they to be like, we'll be right back.
Hockey, if it's the end of the game, they can definitely get a good solid 5 minutes out of me.
Yeah.
Say, I probably can watch hockey more than baseball just because it's more action going on.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point with baseball.
Yeah.
It's like, it might be like 20 minutes in for someone actually does some action, for someone actually gets a
But
hit.
I will give baseball credit. They put a timer on them now.
On the pitchers, yeah.
Yeah, so they can't, because, hold on, I want to show the people. Back in the day, back in my day,
The nigga could smoke a whole cigarette.
he used to be like,
Throw it at first base, though.
no, not even yet. I'm still stretching. Wait, hold on. Now throw it to first base. All right, throw it back to me. Do another stretch. Hold on. Stretch my leg. Stretch my leg.
Look at that. He over here looking at the lady.
Shoulder. You. Should we do
We-
it?
right.
2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2,
Mm-mm-mm.
2-1. Oh, back to first base.
Right.
Oh, throw it back. Hold on, my mama called me.
That would have taken even longer.
Spaghetti?
Right.
Yes. And sausage. Thank you. Huh? Second base!
Right. Right.
It ain't even nobody there. I just want to make sure.
That you know. And they still swing their bat.
Now they have like 60 seconds. I think they have to do it like at 30 or 30.
15.
Even better. Look.
Even better.
That's how long it still feels though. Look.
Yeah.
Look, I said that's how long it still feels. That's crazy that you said it's 15.
And it's crazy
It still
because
feel like a long
someone
time,
someone showed a video. They was like, "This is why they have a pitch clock." And because the
Gotcha.
commentator was just like, the dude threw the first base like 3 times. Just like, man, can we get on with this?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, just strike him out already.
Just strike them
And
out.
it's like, this is a commentator. I'm getting paid to sit here and watch this.
And
He's
I
just
don't
like,
even want to watch
he
this.
just back
Give
and
me.
do that first base like, bruh.
Can
You
I-
that first baseman like, bro, get this shit
Like,
over
can I
with.
do softball? At least they running low or something.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I think the NBA one is more entertaining, only
Entertaining.
because I think NBA players just have more flexibility than NFL players.
Yeah, you can. Obviously, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Just went to the
Like-
Houston Rockets.
Yeah, he could just got traded to
Kevin
Houston.
Durant.
Kristaps Porzingis, where did he get traded to?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, he went to the Hawks?
Yeah, with
he gonna
Trey.
be with Trey?
With Trey.
But you think they're gonna keep them together? Or they gonna actually like split?
That's
that
what
up?
they.
I think they're gonna keep them together.
There's talk of them trying to make a package deal.
Because they said Jalen Green, who got traded to Phoenix, they said they're gonna move him. They said they're not gonna keep him.
And I don't see why. I mean, he's a good player.
I mean,
He was a
does
leading
he
scorer.
fit with Booker?
But he's a point guard, right? Jalen Green. It'll give a chance for
I
Booker
guess.
to be off ball.
Okay, I feel
Because the whole reason they got Chris Paul was to give Booker
the
off
problem
ball.
is
I
they
can
can't
slash
get rid
and
of
get the
Bill.
ball.
The real problem is they can't
Can't
get rid of Bill.
yeah.
That's the real problem.
Oh, Brad.
Yeah, you know, no trade costs. Shit. Who else? What was the other trade? Was there another trade, or is there just more people in the trade?
Drew Holiday got sent to Portland for Anthony Simmons.
Which is
Simons.
crazy because Drew Holiday originally got traded to Portland for Dame.
For Dame, and ended up in.
So
Both his last places got him a championship because he was with the Bucks, won a championship with Boston, won a championship.
stop playing. Stop.
I know that they're not gonna get a championship.
I'm about to say, I know we was talking about statistics earlier. I'm like,
no,
but look,
no,
this
no.
mean. I don't mean like these are not these
No.
stats.
Portland is a good
No.
5-10 years away
Caruso
from
got
even
him a
contending.
second championship.
He said this the real one. I don't
Yes,
like
but
that.
the common denominator is that they went to already championship competing teams.
Hey,
They didn't go to
he
teams
contributed.
to championship competing teams, not to teams that were trash.
Both of them, the one thing they contributed though was defense.
To teams that were already
Yeah, we already got the scores. We
championship-
don't need you
yes.
to score. I need you
we're
to stop
already competing for a championship. We're only missing one piece.
this. Right.
Not know this is a 32 piece puzzle and we lost
Still trying to
12
figure it out,
pieces.
We didn't. Yeah, you're not coming here to what's wrong. We just
Actually, ain't no we lost 12 pieces. 12 pieces didn't even come in the box. We gotta create pieces
Pieces,
that
right.
even fit in the
in this
puzzle.
motherfucker.
We need a painter.
And I
No.
feel you though. I like basketball more only because in football, if a lineman gets signed to a new team, you don't really care unless it's that
Also,
lineman.
no one knows who football players are. They wear masks
You
or
only know the
helmets.
quarterback. You only know the quarterback, receiver, and
Yeah.
that running back.
And only the horse. I'm just playing. Only the horse. I'm just playing. Only the horse. I'm just playing. No one knows who these niggas are.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Literally could be walking through the mall right now
Look.
and be like, damn, why is he driving that? Whatchamacallit?
Look, the men know. Some of them. Some of the men only just know the number in the
team.
team, in the name.
And probably their favorite team.
And only the horse know these football players without their helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Us regular women who are just casual fans, us regular males, not me as a male, but hey, female, so males. Us as humans.
You know Jalen Hurts.
Right.
But you don't know the nigga that's snapping him the ball.
No. And I would have to be a fan.
Yeah,
I'm saying
I don't either.
I think that's what I was about to say. I don't even think the casual. You're not a casual. I'm saying I don't think any casual fans of the sport, period, male or female, know how too many of them look without a helmet. Number one, and then I think the fan. I would consider you a fan. I don't even think the fans know. Like, it's how many guys on the team? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like what, 52.
I feel like the fan only knows the guys on their team.
Yeah. I can name you the guys on this team, but on the other team, I can tell you the quarterback.
And then
the
I
receiver.
think you would have to be just a super fan. See, I'm putting all the doubles on all these?
Yeah.
For you to just be knowing the Buffalo Bills kicker. And you know the...
Josh Allen.
You know the Tampa Bay. Like, for you to just know random niggas.
Who's the left tackle on Tampa Bay? Shit. So. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Who's
like...
the defensive lineman
Like, you
on
a super
the Rams?
fan. Yeah.
Oh, that's so. Okay.
People be tripping.
Yeah, I don't. That's 1,000+ players. There's 500 niggas in the NBA.
And I feel like that's the reason why we don't care, as in it doesn't get that much
You're right.
fandom. because most of us don't know what we didn't even know what you looked like when you got drafted that day.
Right.
Because the day you got drafted, you had a helmet on in the picture.
Right.
And if
Probably didn't even show you on TV.
I was about to say, and if you weren't in that first round,
yeah, then we didn't see you.
we didn't probably
We
see
didn't see
you.
you. Nigga, Cameron
Yeah.
went home.
So that's all.
Not the top
Yeah.
10, really. Everybody else, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, and then in the NBA, like you said, it's less players. And out of the less players, out of the 40 that get drafted, the top 15 to 20 of y'all, we will see y'all faces.
Yeah.
Which means we'll be following your career.
Right.
Which means if any of you end up stars, we will care when you become a free agent.
Right.
Because we always knew who you were. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's old boy from so and so.
Because even baseball players,
Yeah.
their free agency, even though I watch football, like I'll actually watch a whole game of football.
Yeah, me too. For
and
sure.
don't know nigga.
Man, nigga, except the nigga throwing the ball.
Baseball, I watch 5 minutes of it and find out a nigga got drafted. I mean, find out a nigga got traded or signed a deal. You like, oh shit,
right?
Nigga,
Unless you Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, I was say though.
Yeah.
But I'm saying baseball even has their stars like him and before him Bryce Harper. Like there's niggas that I heard. Oh shit, Whoopie Whoop just got signed, and I never knew who this nigga was, but I know he just got signed.
Right, exactly. And even then,
like, oh shit, Aaron Judge, why you know him? Cause hey, he's a star. Look, it's that guy right there.
Yeah, it's that tall.
Look,
he's
his face.
very noticeable. He's tall as
and
fuck.
you can see his face.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, that's his face.
And
you know he's not a basketball player because if he was, he would be the Joker or Tim Duncan. Because look at his body.
Look at his body.
All right, stop.
And then honestly too, in NBA and MLB, they get, more publicity deals like, oh, you wearing, in baseball they wear glasses and shit like, sunglasses. Oh, wear these new glasses. And football shit, nigga, I can't see your face. I don't know who you is. Unless you, like I said, fucking these star players that are like into, like receivers, defensive linemen, or not line, cornerbacks and running backs. I might see your face. In NBA, I see your face. I see your shoes. I see the swag you're wearing. Boom.
I can see your tattoo.
Right. Like the other day, I saw my girl. I was like, damn. I remember back in the day, New Balance used to be like, oh, you can't afford Nikes. Now I'm over here watching Jamal Murray, Kawhi Leonard.
I know, right?
What's it called? New Balance. We got now. I'm like, damn, nigga.
I remember when New Balance was a Skechers shoe.
I remember when New Balance was for old white people.
Right? And they still are.
They still are, but you can get away with
it.
it.
Get away with it now. Go ahead. Can you still get away with listening to Drake? I do. Oh, Drake.
Yeah. I just want to know y'all opinion. I know Kendrick came through and deep fried cooked the nigga, but I had a coworker be like, man, I just don't feel right listening to Drake. First thing I asked him is, where you from? And he was just like, I'm from LA. I'm like, well, I'm me not being from California. I don't know. Maybe you feel somewhere, but I was like, I listen to Kendrick and then turn on some Drake. Or I listen to Drake and then turn on whatever song is next. I'm
from Cali, but for me, I understand where that person's coming from 100% because after the battle and like definitely during the battle, I definitely couldn't put on no Drake. Like even during, I could, but only because I was telling myself, come on now, you can't be like that. That's what I'm saying. Like I had to force myself, like, don't be like that.
Right.
But naturally, no, I did not. Like naturally, I just felt like, yeah, fuck that shit. But now that the beef is like washed and gone, I've always fucked with old Drake, 1, and 2, just like Kendrick said, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. I felt that was one of my favorite bars because I was like, thank you, Kendrick. Me too.
Someone said,
see, nobody gives Kendrick credit. Why they don't give Kendrick credit for that? You know how when they be like, somebody, I said something nice.
Right.
I like Drake with the melodies.
Right.
I don't like him.
My wife probably listened to goddamn After Dark. That's a good writing song. But I ain't trying to listen to you talk about your Crody with a stick.
I don't want to hear. Look, only time you can talk gangster to me is when you say you ride through the 6 with your woes or whatever. I like that one.
I like
no, we still singing that one?
Everything. I like.
I don't know the lyrics.
I be liking fucking what the fuck? I stop. Sweat. Hey, Niggas sinning. Okay, but this is cool. You can talk. Most rap niggas, you braggadocious. That's what rap is about.
Yeah, I can do braggy.
Yeah, but
like he said, I don't like Drake when he acting tough. That's what he said. But like I said, I feel like riding through the 6 with my woes is him trying to be tough.
Cause I still
Cause
be
like nigga, who the fuck is your woes? These and them.
the family them whatever they say out there. Cause I know I be like the way you make. I be banging that shit out.
No, Drake is a pause.
But pause.
No, I got you, my dog.
Yeah. Pause. Hey, sometimes it happens, bro. You just be talking.
You be talking wild. You like, oh, what I
like
say?
that meme when Cameron looking at me when he like, he looking back like.
Oh
back,
man,
that's crazy.
No, yeah, I'm definitely still on my. See, pause. Or I can just say my sentence better.
No.
I'm still listening to Drake. That's the correct way to say it. What I was gonna say was I'm still on my Drake tip.
Yeah.
Black people.
Hey, look. As soon as you said I'm still on my, I was like, I was ready. I was ready for that.
You was ready to pause me?
Ready for it. Click. There you go.
Pause. Got you. No, yeah. I still listen to Drake.
Yeah.
He's still in my
musical rotation. There you go.
All right. Well, before we end it, let me show you. I said to keep it music. I think that's the last one I got. XXL 25.
Lord have mercy.
You know, I really don't. I do like the what's it called? They reaction. I mean, not the reactions. They
freestyle thing.
I do the freestyle or the cipher. I think I do the cipher. I think last year I only did the ciphers. I used to do the freestyle. Sometimes I still do the read the quote, the tweets.
Right.
I still do the read the tweets because those be funny sometimes.
It's just that I maybe I'm becoming an old head because
we old, my nigga. That's why
I'm looking at the list. I'm like, who the fuck are these?
No,
niggas?
you ready? We old.
I think
that's why we here.
Maybe one or two that I was like, oh, okay.
Look, we old. That's why we here. That's why.
And the names just be getting ridiculous. I be trying to find a rap name. I be hearing niggas name themselves Apartment 322. Like, what the fuck?
Not that's his name.
Oh my god, damn.
So, Jello.
Okay.
We know Jello.
I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, hey.
Ian. I know Ian, but I don't.
Ian.
I don't listen. He's not in my rotation.
I don't listen to him yet.
And technically Jello's not in my rotation either, but I know him, and I will.
Every now and then I might go through.
No, every now and then I might. Every now and then I might swerve on that corner. Whoa.
Right.
I'm saying like when his album come out, I'm not just gonna assume he gonna be in my rotation. I'm saying I might still swerve on that corner,
right,
but I might not hit all the other.
I might not hit all the other back streets.
Yeah.
But I'll give him a chance.
Yeah, well,
because it sounds like his production is great.
He need to wake up, buddy.
It sounds like his production is great.
Hold on, I'll come and get you later. All right, I got you, buddy. Look a little sexy over there, buddy. Pause. All right, Laser Dim 700. What you say?
Exactly. Apartment 322. Exactly. I don't.
Laser Dim 700. Definitely never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
All right.
Nope.
Rayvon. I know
okay,
Rayvon.
Yeah.
All right. And that's gonna be my favorite so far. And it's not West Coast bias, but hey, Jello also West Coast, and that's also not West Coast bias.
But shout out to my Memphis twin.
Shout out to my Memphis twin. I swerve on that. Stop. All right, Nino Pay. Definitely never heard of Nino Pay. Okay, I was waiting on you guys. I know Lo Shimmy. You know
I've heard of Lo Shimmy. I can't say that I've seen.
So let me tell you who Lo Shimmy is.
And he from Florida?
I have no idea, but I think so possibly. Now that you say that, now that you gave me a state, it gotta be. But here we go. If it ain't there, it's Missouri or somewhere. I don't know.
I believe Florida because I remember Lil Tyler talking about shout out Lo Shimmy.
Okay, and I like Lil Tyler. Lil Tyler? Lil Tyler. Lil L-U-H, right? Lil?
Yeah.
I know Lil Tyler.
You know, he from...
Lil Tyler.
Yeah, exactly.
He Lil Tyler. I know Lil Tyler. Okay. Now, Lo Shimmy sound like A Boogie. You know the one that...
Yeah. She's the one with the come with a dancer.
From the one that's from LA though, the black.
Oh, you mean A Boogie? I thought you meant A Boogie.
Not A Boogie with the hoodie.
Yeah.
No, A Boogie.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, now I see.
That's why I did the voice.
Yeah.
Ain't that how A Boogie sounds like?
Yeah. Now that you put the different voice in my head, yeah, that's
all right.
for sure.
So Lo Shimmy sound like A Boogie. but with an A Boogie with the hoodie type of flow.
Oh, yeah.
Like he a singing ass rapper.
It's on-
So he a singing ass rapper,
Yeah.
but he sound like his voice sound like A Boogie.
Yeah. Hey, man.
That's just my analysis.
They should call
You
him,
have your own
They
opinion.
should call him D Boogie.
D Boogie, right? E Triplin
Nope.
or EEM Triplin. That still didn't do it for you.
I don't know him.
I got you. Baby Chief, do it. All one word. A pimp name slipped back.
Damn. See
Baby Chief, do it.
See what I mean?
Baby
These
Chief,
fucking
do
names,
it.
It used to be Lil Chuck,
Baby Chief, do it.
Big Yaz, fucking your full name, Charles So.
Baby Chief, do it.
That nigga's
All
over
one
here.
word.
Lil Durk,
I actually do think
Rick Ross.
I have had a Baby Chief do it album pop up in my new music, and I have probably put a song in the new music just to be like, hey y'all, here's an artist called Baby Chief Do It. So I have heard of Baby Chief Do It.
Man, my name gonna be
I've never said that so
Chuck
many
Gonna
times in my
Rap.
life.
Chuck Gonna Rap It.
You know 1900 Rugrat?
I've heard of it.
Okay, I like him better than Ian, but I feel like they off the same Tyler the Creator. Don't really fuck with them nigga tree.
Yeah, see what I'm saying with these names though? 1900.
Oh no, but do you remember when? When Tyler the Creator went off that one time? Did he specifically mention Ian?
I believe so.
Okay,
yes.
that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
think 1900 Rugrat.
That's on that.
They all on that. Whatever he was trying to, if he was trying to hint at like they not like us. I don't know. If the point is, I do like 1900 Rugrat more than Ian.
Yeah.
All right. YTB Fat.
I know.
Okay.
Yes.
He was in my new music last
Yeah,
week.
he got a few songs
You
up
know,
on.
yeah.
He's close to Memphis. He's from across the river, so he hooked up with Moneybagg Yo them.
Mhm.
They're part of his label.
And Samara Sin, which is probably the second best rapper in this whole category.
Can't say that I've heard of
I
her.
just heard of her. Literally, new music last week. She had a EP. She had a song with Smino, and she had a song with.
I'm old, bro. These
You don't know Smino?
I know Smino,
Oh,
but
but
I'm
the
just like,
name's
damn, like,
okay.
I'm just old, bro.
She had a song with Smino, and I can't remember the other artist, but it's another artist like we. Actually, no, we don't know the other artist, and he had a weird ass name too. That's why I don't remember it. But I did like that song. Actually, she might be a cheat code, cause she might not be a rapper.
But she like a singer rapper.
She might be a singer rapper.
Nowadays, just do what you do. Do the music you want to do.
Let me see. Since that's pretty much all. That was my last anyway. Let's see if she in my.
But I'm on that shit with what's that? Goddamn Shoreline Mafia and YG.
Yeah.
Smoking, drinking, fuck. That shit make me want to.
Hey, that's my
Gang.
shit.
That shit make me want to gang bang.
No. What we say on the pod? If your elbows want to go up, it ain't for Ralph.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if you seen me. Yeah. If it make your elbows want to slide up,
Yeah.
Ralph ain't gonna like it. It ain't. He on his Joey badass.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just playing. Let me not put that on him. That's
So
another.
that mean he not fucking with Ray Vaughn.
I don't know. He might be tricky, man. I don't know. I might have to check and see how.
I like Ray Vaughn.
how
I like
King
Joey
Ralph-
Badass. I have my levels. There's my man. I'm not trying to listen to no super lyrical, smirical, lyrical. I want to hear a nigga talk about how I'm gonna run up on you and blast your ass, cause I'm feeling like that right now.
Let me see.
And then I got my songs, so I'm just like, damn, that ass is fat.
So this is the girl, Samara Sin, who is in the XXL.
Is she white or what? Samara sound black.
I believe she was, cause she's the only girl I think in this whole.
Yeah.
She look like she definitely not too far from a white.
It's in
Family
her,
member.
it's in her family. Like, it's in her
She
family
definitely
tree.
got Doja Cat vibes.
That's if you didn't tell me who this was, I would have thought this was a new Doja Cat song.
That's what I thought it was too. That's why I put my phone on.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Is this rapping? I guess it is. Then she rapping,
I mean,
right?
they call Doja Cat a rapper.
Yeah. And then this is the other artist who I didn't know. Sherwin? I think it's just the name, the way he spelled it. It's a normal name.
Yeah.
It's just the way he spelled it.
Gotta make it look cool.
These kids, I tell you.
Not these kids.
Just in case y'all want to know what we mean. Well, I guess he spelled it normal. I guess. Sherwin with a Y. instead of I or
I mean, it's close. It's how it sounds.
All right, well, we made it up. This has been, can we agree on something?
I feel like I'm about to start doing that Carlton thing
Right.
when Ashley was saying this and that. Hey, look.
Good.
I was just saying, I've been recently rewatching the episodes of Fresh Prince, and I'll be forgetting how funny it is. You know, because growing up, you might not have seen every episode. I'm like, oh, I never seen this. But now my girl know where that meme comes from. He's like, damn, that was a raft in there.
Right? Like,
Right.
but one more time, can we agree on something? Hey, sometimes we do. LSD to LSD gang, you feel me? Now known as High Rise, and you feel me? Keep that. And I am Yasser Captain. I got Chuck next to me. And L Mac somewhere in the back. We out of here. Bye bye.
Like the L Max somewhere in the back.